Competition came to an exciting climax on Thursday at the Athletic Stadium. Despite the rainy weather that put a damper on things for a few hours, the athletes still put their best foot forward and made sure that their schools got the points that they needed. Here are some highlights from Day 2 of the Intercol Championships.
How did you go about preparing yourself for Intercol?
Well, my coaches and they always encourage me, come out and practice every evening. And, like they call me for doing something, I don't have time to go and practice for high jump, then I always go.
So you did the long jump already?
I come second.
Couple records that have been broken. I'd make note to the long jump junior boys. I think it's a record that has been there since 2000, and today I see that it has been broken by an athlete either from Bishop's College or Hillsborough Secondary. I think that speaks volume. Also the record in the sub-junior boys 4x100 meter relay. I think that record was broken yesterday too. Again by GBSS.
Events coming up, we hope that we can get us soon. But what we can see is here off, and it looks like St. David's is in the mix. We do not have the name, so you have to excuse me. But Grenville Secondary is pursuing hard, but it's Grenville Secondary, but St. David's, which one?
It was a very tight race. Tell us about it.
Well, I decided and I was working on the 100 because last year I came second, and I decided to come back for the first race this year.
And they are off, as we can see. It looks like the athlete. It's hard to see from here, but is it GBSS? Is it Western Hall? It looks like GBSS all the way.
Tell us about running that race. You won it.
Yeah, we'll start well left of last. I know that the push come now. It's always just a win.
George's, but also the athlete from Anglican High is coming nicely. The athlete from St. Mark's.
Well, there's a strong run for Chelsea Mitchell, also Milani Rodney, who is from St. Joseph Convent. St. Joseph Convent seems to be coming very strong.
I pushed off faster and I dragged and had a longer stride than everybody else. At first I never knew I could have beat Melanie. But she time was like faster than mine. I never run the hand with her. But as I ran, we always wanted to place first and second, but Chelsea won.
What would you say is the major challenge that you weren't able to cop the goal as yet?
There's really no major challenge for me because it's my first year and I try as hard as I could.
Right now, and the race is ongoing. Would it be a race between Lucy and Nikilia John? It's at the Hiddy track. Nikilia John, Lucy Fortune is coming nicely, but Nikilia John is holding her own. Lucy Fortune and Nikilia John are coming forth nicely, but it looks like Nikilia John would take it. She has crossed the first line. Nikilia John, and of course Lucy Fortune.
Well, for me that was very exciting because I knew she was a competitor to me, a very close competition. So I just came out of the curve good and I came along with what I had.
200 meters senior male.
On your screen.
When I reach young here, I start to warm up and I start to feel good and get ready for the race.
But St. Rosemont Secondary is the athlete that scored the fastest time. What would be? And we see the athlete from Bishop College is coming nicely, but Clint has catch up with them. It's Western Hall Secondary, St. Rosemont Secondary. SAS is in the mix. Is it Clint out of SAS? Is it Western Hall Secondary? And Clint out of SAS has clipped the 200 meters.
A lot of good competition. I expecting them to give me lots of competition, and I train hard.
On day one, you weren't able to shine as you would have liked. Today, second in the 200 meter. Tell us.
I know there were a lot of fast guys in the race. And where I was in lane 8, and I ran my best. Anytime I trained, my brother always told me, once you're out, just stay out. Try to cut in too much, so I was in the lane in out and decided to stay out and run hard. And then that's what it brings me right now.
Event number 56, they are off. St. Rose, SAS, Anglican High School, St. Joseph's Convent, St. George's. SAS is also there. Convent Grenville, St. David's Catholic Secondary. The first handover, it looks like St. Rose Modern Secondary, Anglican High School. Here comes St. Joseph's Convent, St. Andrew. Here comes SAS as they get into the third handover. It is still St. Joseph's Convent, St. George's, but here comes Convent Grenville. Here comes SAS. St. David's Secondary is in the mix. It is St. Joseph's Convent, St. Andrew, St. George's. The final handover. It is St. Joseph's Convent, St. George's taking the first handover. St. David's Catholic Secondary. Convent Grenville is also there. It is a close one. Convent St. George's, Convent Grenville. Convent Grenville wins at Livingston. Secondary, St. Joseph's Convent, St. George's, and they are off the 4x100 meter relay. Out front, St. Joseph's Convent, St. George's, as they come to the first handover. And it looks like SAS is on the continent battle first, but it's still St. Joseph's Convent, St. George's out front. Here comes the Anglican High School covering grounds on Grenville Secondary.
I think St. David's is right now in my mind, is right up front.
It is
the handover is St. David's Secondary School, followed closely, but I would say by SAS and St. Joseph Convent, St. Andrews. But it is St. David's all the way. Would Nikila be able to do the job? She probably will come second or third, but no, she has gotten the battle 5 or 6, and it is difficult for her to come back. But it's St. David's all the way. St. David's Catholic, followed by St. Andrews and St. Joseph Convent, St. Andrew. Nikila John would come in maybe 4th or 3rd, but she was unable to come through. And this is a 4x1, boys. That we have the paper there. And up in the mix that we see, running nicely, is GBSS, as we can see on our screen. But SAS is coming in somewhere in lane 5. Our GBSS is all day really running nice. I tell you, the click competition between SAS and GBSS. SAS and GBSS, that is where the competition would come. But running nicely there is Kwame Simmons, running 3rd leg. And let we see the final leg is St. David's and SAS. St. David's and SAS. And it's going to be SAS. St. David's and SAS. St. David's and SAS. What is SAS all the way? Clint Abraham is bringing it home for SAS. It's SAS. SAS. Hey, it's going to be SAS. SAS.
And they are off. And out front at this point, as they come to the first handover, it looks like SAS has moved ahead. SAS has moved ahead as they come to the first handover. Oh, what is happening there? It is still SAS. Here comes GBSS. Here comes St. Rose Modern Secondary. Here comes PBC. But at the second, GBSS hands over first. So they have moved into the lead. GBSS, SAS. GBSS, SAS. PBC. It is GBSS, the final handover, and here comes SAS. So it is going to be GBSS, SAS, PBC. GBSS, SAS, PBC. Here comes PBC running hard. GBSS wins it comfortably. PBC runs second, and St. David's Catholic Secondary. The first lap, the 4x400 meters open, and the first handover. St. David's Secondary.
Godfrey,
Anglican High School. Anglican High School. And St. David's, they are now extending that lead.
SAS is somewhat far back. Grenville Secondary need to be in order to maintain the second position. Yeah, but it is St. David's, and this is one of the other twin sister, Nerine.
Secondary, sprinting home. St. David's Catholic Secondary.
No longer is she running
by over 100 meters. A beautiful run. A beautiful run to win that final event in the female category. And is that
tussling for second is SAS and Grenville Secondary. And it looked like SAS
would have gotten the second position, followed by Grenville Secondary. Anglican High School falling back to about what, 5th position.
The high quality of the coaching, the management team, the support behind the athletes have actually come to be at this stadium for 2011 Intercol. And St. David's Catholic Secondary again has retained the title as the 15th winner in the female category. winning Intercol more than anybody else is the St. David's Catholic Secondary School, again for 2011 girls in the female division Intercol champion.
Oh, there is the false start. Well, it's on, and here is SAS now. That's Che Mason making a run for it. The final event of the day, the 4x400 meters. GBSS is going after SAS. McDonald's College. Here comes Westerhall Secondary, but it is SAS. Westerhall has moved ahead. Westerhall Secondary, SAS, McDonald's College. Here comes Grenville Secondary. It is Westerhall, SAS. Grenville Secondary is in the mix. They are moving to second place. So it is Westerhall, Grenville Secondary, and the SAS. The first handover. Livingston, you want to take the second one?
Yes, Godfrey. In the mix is Westerhall Secondary, followed by Grenville.
Looks
Grenville
like
Secondary. And
Wesley College is in second place.
Wesley College, is this Wesley College? Followed by SAS is in third. They need to just come ahead of GBSS, and that would clinch it for them. It's Grenville Secondary, Godfrey. The guy was running, yeah, it's Grenville Secondary. So it's Westerhall Secondary, followed by Grenville Secondary, followed by SAS. And this is a race that would determine the winners today. But it is up front, right now, it is position. Godfrey, on the go?
They come to the final handover. Westerhall Secondary. Here comes SAS. McDonald's College is in the mix. McDonald's College, but Westerhall, the first handover. St. Andrew's Anglican Secondary running second. McDonald's College third. It's Westerhall, SAS, McDonald's College. Westerhall, SAS, McDonald's College. SAS, Westerhall, SAS, Westerhall. SAS is going to win it by some 6 or so meters. SAS has won it, and that would give them the victory. Intercol 2011 Livingston.
Just now is a member of the winning St. Andrew's Anglican Secondary School team. You all are victorious again. Tell me about the final race that gave you all the victory.
Well, for the past few years we was coming about second in 4x4, so this year we decided to come very hard. Now we win today, come and try our utmost best, and we'll give it to them.
Congratulations to all the winners. That's a look at sports, the weather report and forecast when we return.